Interestingly, Maduro did not entirely close the door on diplomacy. He reminded reporters that Venezuela has historically sought dialogue with Washington, even if those avenues are currently blocked. Nicolás Maduro: "We always keep all channels of conversation, dialogue and diplomacy open. We have two with the United States. Both are currently broken." This admission revealed both a frustration and an opening. By acknowledging the collapse of communication channels, Maduro highlighted the extent of the rupture between Caracas and Washington. Yet by stressing that Venezuela always keeps such channels open, he positioned himself as the reasonable actor willing to engage if only the United States would reciprocate. The Venezuelan leader then pivoted to the practical measures his government is taking. He announced a new system of ongoing military enlistment, effectively calling on citizens to be ready for mobilization at any time. Nicolás Maduro: "All Venezuelans should know that enlistment will be ongoing and permanent. The armed forces, along with the government and the executive vice president, will announce the permanent enlistment points. There are many people who want to enlist. This declaration was not just symbolic. By announcing permanent enlistment points, Maduro aimed to demonstrate that Venezuela's defense structure is preparing for a sustained standoff. He portrayed enlistment as a patriotic duty, appealing to the notion of a nation under siege where every citizen has a role to play. At one of the most striking moments in the conference, Maduro turned his attention directly to former US President Donald Trump, whose administration, he said, continues to influence Washington's stance on Venezuela. The Venezuelan leader's words carried both defiance and a touch of irony. Nicolás Maduro: "If you, President Trump, truly want to talk about a fight to end drug trafficking, Venezuela has the experience. Humbly, we have the experience and concrete results." This was a clear attempt to challenge the narrative presented by Washington. The United States has repeatedly accused Maduro and his inner circle of running a narco state, linking senior Venezuelan officials to drug trafficking operations. By asserting Venezuela's experience in fighting narcotics, Maduro attempted to flip the accusation on its head, portraying his government as a potential partner rather than a culprit. Central to the backdrop of this confrontation is the US announcement of a major naval deployment to the Caribbean. Washington has framed it as an anti-drug trafficking mission, with warships patrolling the southern Caribbean waters. However, for Maduro, this is part of a wider strategy of intimidation. Although American officials have not issued any invasion threats, the symbolism of warships positioned so close to Venezuelan shores has escalated the standoff. Inside Caracas, Maduro's government is presenting this deployment as evidence of aggression, even while Washington insists otherwise.